And welcome to the new mix. Thanks so much for being here on a Monday. It is, we're into March already, and the weather outside is just wonderful. We've had a great weekend. We're gonna have some weather move through on later on in the week, so we can talk about that in just a little bit. But right now we've got some great weather out there Monday. If you get a chance during your lunch break, hopefully you can, get out there and enjoy it. Let's take a look at our virtual window outside right now. We're taking a look at over in our Huntsville area. We're looking out over the mountainside and looking right above the school there, and just a little bit, if you can see there in the shadows, you can see just a little bit of snow, and you'll see that all around the area. That snow will be melting probably up until January or July of this year. So that's going to be interesting to watch that, or guess how long it's going to take that snow to melt off the area. But let's take a look at some of the temperatures that we can expect right now at noon o'clock here in Gainesville, Missouri. It's 56 degrees, 55 and sunny in Branson. Jasper, 61 degrees, 63 in Marshall. Also, these are sunny skies out there. Eureka Springs is hitting out right now at 57 degrees, 62 Mountain View, 62 Salem, 56 and 61 in Harrison Mountain Home. So great temperatures. We're so used to that extremely cold stuff out there right now, and this is very, very nice to see, and the sun is out and it's giving us a lot of B12 vitamins into our systems. And let's take a look at what our forecast will be excuse me, for today, Monday. Monday will be highs today will be in mid-70s. Expect that, and then the overnight lows will only be around 48 degrees. Tuesday, 77 degrees, and then we'll have a 30% chance of rain for the overnight area, but that does not continue into Wednesday as we've looked here. 49 for the high, 59 degrees on Friday, and then as we move into the end of the work week and into the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 62, 65, and 54 degrees. We've got that 30% chance of rain coming in over Friday night, and that will continue into Friday evening and also into all day Saturday. So that's something that we can talk about and keep an eye on and track that throughout this week. All right, let's take our first break, and when we come back, we'll be talking about days in history and some interesting news from the Boone County Sheriff's Office that we received over the weekend. So we'll take that and give it to you in just a couple of minutes. We're coming right back. And welcome back to the new mix. We have a couple press releases here from the Boone County Sheriff's Office, and they are both related. We got this one last Friday, and then the next one was sent out, I think, actually the first one was sent out on Thursday, and the next one was sent out on Friday, and these are updates. So the first one here is concerning a person that was accused of rape on Wednesday, March 5th, 2014, the Boone County Sheriff's Office initiated an investigation into the possibility of a child predator who was seeking championship with young males. During the course of the investigation, the series of chat messages between 43-year-old Jeffrey Hamilton of Harrison and a juvenile male was interceded by investigators. Investigators were also able to establish an ongoing illegal sexual relationship that involved Hamilton and other juvenile males. Hamilton was arrested and charged with 5 counts of rape. Hamilton is currently being held in the Boone County Jail with a bond set at $250,000. And then on Saturday we received this, on the update on this, more charges filed for Hamilton. The release is to provide an update on the release that was sent out Thursday, March 6th, concerning the update on Jeffrey Hamilton of Harrison. Currently, the Boone County Sheriff's Office has interviewed 5 victims in this case. 43-year-old Jeffrey Hamilton of Harrison is facing additional charges of sexual assault, 4th degree, on 5 counts, sexual indecency with a minor on 6 counts, and contributing to the delinquency of a minor on 2 counts. Hamilton's bond has been increased from $250,000 to $500,000 with an additional bond increase, which is to be initiated next week as more victims come forward. Now, all the victims in this case so far are juvenile males, and more updates in this case will be posted as the investigation continues. And as a public service to everyone out there, Sheriff Moore urges anyone who feels their child or family member has been a victim of any sexual assault to please call the Boone County Sheriff's Office immediately at 870-741-8404 or the Child Abuse Hotline at 1-800-482-5964. Those numbers again at the Boone County Sheriff's Office is 870-741-8404, or the Child Abuse Hotline is 1-800-482-5964. And I want to stress that you will, all information will remain confidential. All right, let's take another break, and when we come back, we'll be doing our History Day on what happened on today's date. We'll do that in just 2 minutes. Stay with us. You're watching The Noon Mix. And welcome back. A little unprepared to get all of this information in today. Running a little bit late on trying to get the history stuff in, but we'll try our best to do what we can with what we have. And this date on March 10th, on some of these important dates that you'll be interested in, on 1496, Christopher Columbus concluded his second visit to the Western Hemisphere when he left Hispaniola for Spain. Well, you know, when you were in high school and you studied history, wasn't it 1492 Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue? Well, in 1496, he made his second trip to the New World. So I guess boat travel took probably a year or so to get going. So that's pretty interesting. Now it wouldn't take but hours. But in 1849, Abraham Lincoln applied for a patent for a device to lift vessels over shoals by the means of inflating cylinders. I didn't know that he was an inventor, but that's pretty interesting information. In 1864, Ulysses S. Grant became commander of the Union armies in the U.S. Civil War. Also in 1876, I think about a year, we had this information about Alexander Graham Bell, who invented the telephone. I think it took him a year to get that phone successful, but on this day in 1876, Alexander Graham Bell made the first successful phone call. He spoke the words to his assistant, "Mr. Watson, come here, I want to see you." And that message has been continuing for many, many years after that. In 1910, slavery was abolished in China. In 1933, Nevada became the first U.S. state to regulate drugs. And in 1941, the Brooklyn Dodgers announced that their players would be donning hard hats or helmets to their first games for the next season in 1941. And to round out the news, in 1986, the Wrigley Company, the people that made the Wrigley's chewing gum, raised the price of their gum from a quarter to 30 cents. And that's it in today's history. We have some interesting birthdays that we will try to get to, if I can do my little thing here, get this out of the way. And whose birthday is coming up today? Well, Miranda McConaughey is right here. There she is. And this person is quite unique because she is my son's girlfriend. There she is. And then who else is on the list here? This is a little fuzzy. The best picture I could get, this is Lyle Taffer Jr. He's quite the instrument player there, quite the musician. And that is it for our birthdays. And if you have a birthday, I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to give away a very important gift at the end of this week for all of those people that have submitted their birthdays. And we kind of have been lax on this promotion. But this Friday, we're going to give away a dinner for two and Also, a bouquet of flowers, and that's going to happen this Friday. So if you have a birthday or know somebody has a birthday, please get those into us before Friday, and we will draw from this week's grouping of people that are having their birthdays. So, and if you want to do an anniversary, we could throw those in too. Those flowers and dinner would be awesome for that too. Let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be doing some events from in and around the area. You're watching The Noon Mix. And welcome back to The Noon Mix. This is a portion of the show where we talk about events and other activities that are happening in and around the area. Our viewing area, that is. The area that you're in right now, because if you're watching this, this is your area and this is your program, and we do things for you out there as much as we can with the time allotted. And if you have a special event that you would like to contact us about, you can do that from the information there on the screen. You can contact us by calling us directly at 870-741-4891, and we've been getting quite a few more calls. Or you can send us an email at info@K26TV. Is that what that is? K26TV.com. We have several different websites and several different emails, and I wanted to make sure that was the right one. But info@K26TV, the number 26. And our first information here comes to us from the Boone County Master Gardeners Club, and they will be holding their next training this month. And there's actually no date on this, but if you want to contact the Boone County Extension Office, you can do that at 870-741-6168, and they'll have all the information for you to join this cool group. And the cost is $70, and it includes a training manual and the first year's membership dues. Also coming up, North Arkansas Regional Medical Center's, let's see, yeah, this is still going on, yeah. North Arkansas Regional Medical Center's March TLC meeting has been moved to this Wednesday, March 12th, and it's been relocated to the Boone County Library. So you can check that out at 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. due to limited visitors at the hospital. So you can check that out for the TLC meeting. Also, the Harrison Roundup Club is having a Lauren Fleshman Get Acquainted Play Day. This is a $20 Coggins Clinic, and this will be Sunday, April 6th, 2014, from 1 a.m. to 3 p.m. Coggins provided by Dr. Joel Melton, DVM, of the Harrison Animal Clinic, and you can come attend the HRC Lauren Fleshman Get Acquainted Play Day, open to the public, free admission, and the HRC memberships available if you're interested. No entry fees, no play day points. It has an open arena, and it has free hot dogs, chips, cookies, sweet tea, and water provided by the HRC. That's the Harrison Roundup Club, and this is going to be Sunday, April 6th, at the Northwest Arkansas District Fair. That's coming up real soon. All right, now for some of the graphic ads that we have here that we can talk about. Today at 11 o'clock, which is already over with, until 9 p.m., which are still available, you can dine to make a difference. Students who participate, this is for the school bands, and this is going to be at Colton's in Harrison, and you support the Golden Goblins Band, and 10% of the day's earnings will go directly to support the Harrison Goblin Band. Colton's is open from 11 to 9, and you can come in for lunch or dinner, and this will be for the Harrison High School Band, so support them today at Colton's. Also coming up, it's a marvelous girls' night out, and this is going to be happening at Big Creek Golf and Country Club, and this will be a $10 fee, and that's going to be Tuesday from 5:30 to 6:30. Come on out and enjoy the time out there for the girls' night out at Big Creek Country Club and golf course. Also, they're having a ESDN, this is Eureka Springs Company Picnic. This will be day and night, a part of the Eureka Springs Amazing Time. It'll start at 5:30 p.m. and run into the night. This will be this Thursday at 6 o'clock. It will run till 9. There's a lot of different things going on. There'll be a silent auction. A potluck begins. They'll have cocktails for the cause, and also a big banjo and live auction, and also a final big bingo prizes. This will all be happening there at the Eureka Springs Picnic at the Voulez-Vous Lounge and the Basin Park Hotel. That's where it's sponsored. It'll be at the Basin Park Hotel. All right. Up next, we have a fundraiser. This is going to be for independent living. This will be March the 11th, and it will be Tuesday tomorrow from 11 to 9. And Colton's is just getting bombarded with people that want to do fundraisers. And 10% of the all-day sales will go to the independent living there at Colton's. This will start tomorrow from 11 to 9 p.m. At Colton's. So check that out if you want to support the independent living cause. All right, North Arkansas Medical Center is having their foundation Hearts on Fire. Now, this was an event that was postponed. Actually, it was postponed for over a month. That was supposed to be, I think, in February. It's been moved to March 15th, and this will be a big fundraiser for the North Arkansas Regional Medical Center, where most of the money will be raised for support equipment and other functions for the hospital there. The price is $100, and this will be at, I know where it's at, I just forgot where it's going to be. Let me look. Big Cedar Lodge in Branson, Missouri, and this will start at 5:30. For more information, you can contact Marcia Carter for tickets at 870-414-4549. Also coming up is the Mr. and Mrs. Harrison pageant for Beta Epsilon. This will be this Saturday at the Harrison Auditorium, and I'm not sure when the cutoff date is for that if you want to get your kids into the pageant, but this will be Saturday, March 15th at the Harrison School Auditorium. And you can contact Robin Reeves at 870-741-7391, 870-741-7391 for more information. And Kiwanis Club of Harrison is having their pancake breakfast. It's an all-you-can-eat, $5 per person, $40 for a ticket ticket book of 10. Children under 6 eat free. And this will be March 15th in the Harrison Middle School. That's starting at, I think it says 7 o'clock in the morning. It'll run till about 6 a.m. So if you're interested in long-term eating, most of these go from 7 to 11. This one's going from 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the afternoon. So I guess, hypothetically, you could have breakfast and lunch of pancakes. So check that out. All right. Let's take another break, and then when we come back, we'll be talking about what's on our channels tonight. Some pretty interesting movies that you'll be interested in, hopefully. You're watching The Noon Mix. Real quickly, we have a few movies on tonight, starting at 7 o'clock tonight. At 7 starts a 1994 release of Muriel's, what am I talking about? Muriel's Wedding, right. That's it. She finds herself in Australia, dull, and spends her days alone in a room listening to ABBA music. I'd be pretty depressed if I had to listen to ABBA music too. And dreaming of her wedding day, slight problem, Muriel has never had a date. Wow, that sounds like trouble. And then this movie coming up later on at 9 o'clock, it's called Uptown Girls. And we have a little screener there. We can just let a little bit of it play. We don't have a lot of time on that one. But she's a freewheeling daughter of a late rock legend and the toast of the Manhattan social scene. When her inheritance is stolen, Molly is forced to do something she's never done before. Get a job, Molly.
Focus.
All right, up next we have, rounding out the evening at 11 o'clock, we have a movie called Sweetland. And this is a movie of a girl who puts herself up for a mail order bride and the troubles that happen. This is a romantic drama. And if you like those, check that out tonight. Also, we're going to end up with just how much time do we have, Mr. Producer? 2 minutes? I have something unusual here. It's a new ride that is probably would not even go here in the United States. It'd be probably too controversial and too, I just see this thing having some tragic ending to this ride. It just seems so violent and dangerous, right? It looks violent and dangerous. But take a look at this, and we will see you again tomorrow. This is, I think, over in Germany somewhere. But take a look. And that was it. That was a 1-minute ride, and there was 40 people on that ride. I don't know what the weight of those people were, but you can figure at least 150 pounds per person, and that's a lot of weight on that machinery. Of course, it may be just fine, but for a minute long, I would assume we'll see you tomorrow.